Hello, my name is Đức Da.
I'm Alejandra.
My name is Thảo Dương.
My name is Travis White, and Princeton Management Consultant's Guide to Your New Job is about finding your next job.
Wait, next job? I don't even have a job yet.
Now, I understand how some of you guys may be thinking right now you're in college, you don't have a job, and you don't even want to think about it until later. But what I'm here to tell you is that your experiences right now in the classroom, in organizations, and other activities are helping to build you into a qualified product. Now, this book talked about comparing your job search to running any business. Just like running a business, you'll need to sell something, and when you're looking for a job, the product that you're selling is yourself. Now, much like any other business, what you'll need to do is get some supplies. So if you're working from home for your job search, you'll need a desk, a comfortable chair, a computer and a printer, as well as software capable of running spreadsheet and database manager. Working from home can come with an endless number of distractions, so it's important to manage your time. It can be tempting to shuffle between the fridge and Facebook and YouTube, but you'll need to stay focused on your end goal, which is finding a job. You need to budget your expenses, and you need to account for every day that you go without finding a job because it's lost income. Because in the end, the potential for return on the investment is huge.
So once you get the basic supplies you need for finding a job, you have to create a personal product plan. How, you might ask? The answer is simple: index cards. I'm sure everyone in here has used index cards before, right? For what purposes have you used them? Alright, so our book suggested you use it for a more personal purpose, like writing down your accomplishments. You should carry around a stack with you at all times, so when you randomly think of an accomplishment, you can write it down. You should also keep a stack by your bed at night for the same reason. If you wake up in the middle of the night and remember something, you can write it down. This is really helpful because it keeps all your accomplishments in one place and organized. So when you're applying for a job, you don't have to think on your feet of all your accomplishments because you could forget one like that. And it also helps you keep them organized so you can best apply which accomplishments go to that job. Alright, whose parents have told them not to brag about themselves? Alright, there's truth to that statement. However, when you're writing down your accomplishments, you should brag and brag a lot. However, you have to be truthful. So if you were working on a team that accomplished a certain goal, you can say, I was on a team and it accomplished such and such goal, but make sure that you write down and take ownership for the part that you did that helped your team reach that goal. That's the bragging part. You have to take part, you have to show what you did. Also, when you're writing down your accomplishments, you should use action verbs. Use words like assisted and coordinated instead of devised and initiated. It helps show ownership and self-confidence in your work, and it also gives the feeling that you actually accomplished something in your last job and you didn't just go through the motions of doing it. And the last thing you need to do when writing down your accomplishments is to benchmark them. So if you say that you saved your company $10 million, you want to say you saved them $10 million out of a $25 million budget, because that's 40%. If you just say you saved your company $10 million, people can assume it's out of a $1 billion budget, so it's only 10%, so it's not as significant. So we're going to pass around some index cards so you guys can start your list of accomplishments. And remember to brag about yourself but be truthful, use action verbs, and benchmark your accomplishments.
The part that I like about this book is how to write an effective cover letter. So as Travis says, in this book, you consider finding your next job as doing a business. And your cover letter is your sales letter. So what do you sell?
Yourself.
Yourself, right. So when you sell a product, you don't want it to be boring. You don't want to just say, hey, I have this product. These are the features A, B, and C. It's boring and no one's going to remember it. You want your sales letter to be interesting, creative, and impressive to catch the attention of the reader. It's not easy, but definitely it's worth your time. And apply the same strategy to your cover letter. So the cover letter is one of the few opportunities for you to shine, to stand out from the crowd. So don't be generic. Don't use a sample letter that you find on the internet. Make sure that you be interesting and unique. Use personal tone. Use jargon. Actually, I can relate the cover letter to the personal statement that you use to apply to college. We all remember that. It's not the same, but you can get the point. Be interesting and memorable and personal. And also make sure that at the end of the cover letter, you arrange an appointment. So make your next move. Don't just wait for the recruiter to call you. You can call them. You can have a new chance to shine and stand out again. So that's my point about cover letter.
Okay, thank you for all your tips. Now, are you ready for an interview?
Yes.
My favorite part about an interview is called trial closings, when you re-emphasize your quality and reassure your interest in the company at the very end of the interview. There are 4 types of trial closings. The first one is called third-party endorsement.
So I heard you guys are thinking about implementing a teleworking option for your employees.
Yeah, we are. What do you think about that?
Well, when I worked at Bank of America, I was the manager of 5 employees who teleworked.
Okay, you see, Travis' experience in teleworking is his product. He will be likely to sell his product if he can show the interviewer how that product, how his experience helped the company address a situation now. And now we come to the second trial closings, which is assumptive close.
Teleworking is becoming popular in our field. I think that we can make the most of it.
Of course, you don't want to emphasize the word we like Travis did, but use the word like we and us normally, naturally. Talk and act as if you are already working for the company. This will leave a feeling of comfortable in the interviewer. The third one, I don't know if any one of you been in this situation before, but you guys have to be prepared to overcome the objection.
This job requires 5 years of experience. I think you're too young for that.
I understand the requirement. I've been working for Bank of America for 3 years, and that's a lot of experience. I'm young, I'm eager to learn, and I can bring new perspective to your company.
Okay, experience, talk about yourself. You still have time sitting in the interview, talk with the interviewer. You can resell yourself again. So let your experience show that you are qualified for this position. Make your weakness into your strengths. And finally, is a choice close. If you want to meet them again, you want to start the work right away, just don't ask, can we meet next week? Let's give them a choice. Should 9 p.m. or 2:30 p.m. better for you? And then it will show your interest, your willingness to work for the companies. And now I think your interview is good to go to an end.
So now, you got your job. Is that the end of selling your product? No, it's not. It's time for you to keep your words. You have to show them the quality that you tell in your cover letter. In your cover letter, in your interview. And don't throw the index cards away, because you can get new accomplishment. You can get new index cards, and that's when you're in a good position in your career.